excuse me, I ain't the one advocating to throw ourselves to the florkins. Right, Drax?
Yes.
Κάτι έχει ο Drax. Τι είναι ρε παιδιά? Το χέρι του πρίστινα αυτό, έτσι? Πόπο χάλια είναι ο Drax.
You all right there, Drax?
I am pondering that question.
And that makes total sense. After what happened with Nikki and that twisted promise, having to watch the people we love die all over again.
My family did not simply die. They were murdered by Thanos. I do not wish to discuss it.
Ah, okay. Λοιπόν, έχει talk to the crew ή να πάμε?
Chew, move over. What are you looking at?
Oh no, you ain't chewing through any more of my ship.
My ship!
Shoo, flork off!
Wow, that panel must have looked really tasty. What's it for, anyways?
Emergency door controls for the ship. Something a ship owner should know.
Hey, do I look like an engineer?
You don't.
Λοιπόν, και αφού δεν θέλω να πάω κατευθείαν στο, πώς το λένε, cockpit.
What do you think, bud? Now that Contraxi is gone, what's gonna be the new hotspot for entertainment?
I am Groot.
An asteroid, huh? Huh. Smart.
Anybody in there? Drax? Are you okay? Open up!
Peter Quill.
Are you gonna join us in the cockpit? You got a lot of dog report items for Cosmo.
Perhaps I will. Write them down.
Drax.
Apologies. I will surrender the lavatory. In a few ticks.
Wait. Was that my toothbrush?
Εντάξει, οκ. Απίστευτο. Η όλη ιστορία είναι με το toothbrush, εντάξει. Όλοι χρησιμοποιούν αυτό το toothbrush. Μ' αρέσει που φοράει και γυαλάκια εντωμεταξύ.
I see you have discovered my criminal record.
Yeah. I guess I couldn't help myself. I mean, it's your rap sheet.
I suppose that it is impressive to criminals.
Reformed criminals, as in past tense. We're legit now, remember?
I do not think we share the same definition of legitimate.
Okay, fair, maybe not, but still. Guy who kills Thanos ends up in the most infamous prison in the galaxy? It's gotta be one hell of a story.
Which part would you like to hear, Peter Quill? How I allegedly killed the Mad Titan, or are you enamored by my stay in the kiln?
Drax the Destroyer.
What was it like in the kiln?
You would not have survived the cycle. Why?
I maybe know someone there.
Then pray they died quickly.
Yikes. It's really that bad?
Worse. However, after the chaos I wrought in my misguided quest for revenge, it was a well-deserved punishment.
Right. The rampage.
That is one way to describe it. After my battle with Thanos, I became convinced that he still drew breath. I demanded proof, but when none was provided, I convinced myself that others were concealing his location. I saw his hideous visage in every shadow, and murdered anyone I thought was hiding him.
Some of which were very bad dudes.
Perhaps. It is not my place to judge.
So, how'd they stop you? Novacore, I mean. You're Drax, the Destroyer. There's not a bounty hunter alive who could have taken you down.
I surrendered.
What? Why?
I had succumbed to madness and become the very thing that I hoped to vanquish. Once I realized that, I could not live with the monster that I had become.
Thanos, obviously. I mean, it's the Mad Titan. He was supposed to be untouchable, and then BAM! Player 2 is joined. Just, how'd you do it? How'd you take Thanos down?
With sorcery.
Come on, really?
Really. After Thanos murdered my family, rage filled my heart. In my search for revenge, I found Mentor.
You mean a mentor, right?
No. Mentor is his name. And his brother Cronus. Sorcerers. They gave me a sleeping potion that would grant my greatest desire. Finding and killing Thanos.
You're messing with me.
I am not. When I awoke, I was changed. I could sense the Mad Titan's vile life force, feel it pulsating from across the galaxy.
Wow, that's
I know how it sounds, Peter Quill.
And I believe that you believe this happened. It's pretty out there. Even for space stuff.
Regardless, I followed the pulse in my mind until it led me to a moon in the Black Quadrant. And there, I found Thanos, hiding like a coward. Our battle waged for days. Each of us trading blows across the moon's inhospitable surface, equal in strength, equal in our resolve to see the other dead once and for all.
And then you delivered the final blow.
I recall throwing a final swing before I collapsed from exhaustion. When I awoke, I was in a hospital on Elanis. Many rotations had passed, and I was being hailed as a hero.
For killing Thanos.
Allegedly. The very fibers of my being say otherwise. I can still feel him out there. I have no doubt in my heart that he survived, just as I did.
Well, the important thing is that you're here now, with us. And we're not going back to prison anytime soon.
That remains to be seen.
Άρα δεν είναι σίγουρο ότι ο Θάνος έχει πεθάνει, οκ. Τι είναι ρε παιδιά, γιατί σταματήσαμε? Παιδιά... Όχι ρε μαλάκα, κόλλησε τώρα σοβαρά. Έλα πουλάκι μου γλυκό, τελείωνε. Εντάξει, γαμώ το σπίτι του ρε πούστη μου. Γαμώ το σπίτι του ρε φίλε. Έλα, τελείωνε ρε φίλε. Κοίτα ρε. Λοιπόν, για κάποιο λόγο κολλάει εκεί πέρα. Δεν ξέρω γιατί. Έχει αρκετά θεματάκια. Τι να κάνεις?
Oh, why yes. I am the handsome leader of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Gamora, I was only looking...
Relax. I'm not gonna kill you. This time.
Okay, good.
I, actually never got a chance to say thank you for the doll.
Oh, no problem. I know how you like this kind of stuff.
It was very thoughtful. I can count on one hand the number of times someone has given me a present without expecting something in return.
Wow. Christmas gifts from Thanos must have really sucked.
That's putting it lightly. Thanos wasn't the giving type. Everything was a mind game designed to control us, gifts included. So thank yous aren't exactly my strong suit. Something Mantis says I need to work on.
The Celestial Madonna.
How do you know Mantis? Did she give you one of her weirdo fortunes or something?
Not exactly. How do you know her?
I maybe tried to pick her up in a bar once.
And how'd that work out?
Good. Until she did the creepy antenna thing. I was half expecting her to start chanting, Red Rum, Red Rum.
Red what?
Doesn't matter. Point is, she's a wacko for sure. A really hot wacko. Who happens to be your friend?
Yeah, well, that wacko saved my life. few years ago. Someone got the jump on me. An assassin. Nearly killed me. Mantis happened to be in the right place at the right time.
Seems to have a knack for that.
Yeah. Turns out I had no idea how badly I needed someone like her in my life. Up until then, I'd been so... lonely. After the war, the resistance disbanded. Richard Ryder got busy with politics, and the world mine had no use for someone like me.
An assassin?
Something like that. Thanos trained me to be a weapon, not a peacekeeper. Once a weapon, always a weapon, you know?
Is that why Mantis mentioned suicidal urges? Because I get it. I've been there. I'm pretty sure we've all been there at some point.
Let's just say I'm not in that place anymore. Because of Mantis. She showed me another way. A place where maybe I can be needed.
Christmas with Thanos.
What kind of gifts did Thanos give you? Weapons, poison, the metal wire thing you used to strangle people with?
He gave us dolls. Once. Stupid, ugly things from Xandar.
Wow, okay. That's surprisingly girly.
Ναι, όντως.
What? I can't be feminine?
Όχι, το ότι σας έδωσε κούκλες.
No, just... I was really sure it was gonna be a knife or something.
Like I said, Thanos liked mind games. It was unusual for him to be... kind. We didn't even have a bedroom, yet here were these dolls. Purposeless. And they were ours.
Do you still have it? Like, is it in your collection?
No. I lost the one Thanos gave me when I was 6. She was the ugliest doll I'd ever seen. I cried so hard when I lost her. Nebula hurt me.
Nebula είναι η αδερφή της.
She loved her doll, and I knew she wanted another one. So when she came in to check, we started to fight.
Bet Thanos loved that.
He found us fighting, saw my tears, and laughed. Turns out the dolls were a lesson on the importance of not getting attached. To help us understand that, he took Nebula's doll and threw it into the incinerator.
That's... I can't imagine.
Nebula didn't understand why he did it, only that I was somehow responsible. I started collecting these a few years ago. After Nebula. After I knew I'd never see her again. It's dumb, but I guess I do it for her.
Γιατί το κάνουν αυτό τόσο πολύ.
Wow.
Το καθυστερούν τρελά, ρε παιδάκι μου.
I'm glad I bought this for
Μεγάλες
you.
παύσεις.
And I can promise that there are 0 strings attached to anything I give you. You're an important part of this team, Gamora.
Thanks, Peter. Truly.
Άντε ρε παιδιά, για ένα διάλογο που θα έπαιρνε τίποτα, έτσι.
Yes, little one.
You talking to me or the llama thing?
I was addressing the creature. She somewhat reminds me of my daughter.
Are Cadathian girls covered in fur?
No, but they are resilient and stubborn, like the creature.
Peter, we need to...
Ό,τι κι άλλος διάλογος.
Hey.
Is that... Corell's Galactic War Commendation?
Yeah. I rescued it from her office. I was planning to give it back to her until...
No one could have predicted that Corell was dead. Or that Nikki would be the matriarch.
Or that she might be my kid.
That too.
She's gonna have questions and I don't even know where to begin. How did you and Mom hook up? Why weren't you around? Did you even want me? I've become my dad.
Do you want to practice on me, answering her questions?
Corell never told me about Nikki. She had a chance to tell me 3 years ago and she didn't.
What happened?
You have to promise not to judge me too harshly.
I can't promise that. I love judging people.
Fine. Corel maybe kind of caught me with a kidnapped 12-year-old girl.
Yeah, I can see why Corel wouldn't have mentioned Nikki.
It's not like that. I didn't kidnap the kid, Yondu did. I told him it was wrong, that we had to give her back, and he disagreed. So I stole the Milano and I was trying to return her when Corel just happened to intercept me. Look, after the Galactic War ended, Corel and I went our separate ways. I rejoined the Ravagers and she joined the Nova Corps. It's not like we had a future together. When she caught me with the kid, when I saw the disappointment in her face, I knew I had to turn over a new leaf. Even if it meant turning in Yondu.
You're the reason Yondu's in the kiln? No wonder there's a bounty on your Earth name. He must have been pissed.
Yep. But I'd do it all over again. What gets me is that Corel had plenty of chances to tell me about Nikki. And she didn't. If I had known, maybe...
The important thing is that you know now.
Yeah. I already told Nikki some of the story.
But not all of it.
What was I supposed to say? Hey kid, I hooked up with your mom. I might be your dad.
Maybe not that.
I mean, it was war. I was with the Ravagers hitting Shatari supply chains. You know, pirate stuff. None of us had any long-term plans beyond survival, especially not kids. Hell, I only met Corel because I heard Earth was in Shatari's crosshairs.
Mercury, yeah, I remember. Richard Ryder established an outpost on the planet's surface.
An undermanned, undergunned, and horribly outnumbered outpost that didn't stand a snowball's chance in hell when the Shatari launched a sneak attack. Obviously, I had to do something.
Nikki would understand that, I think.
You think?
It was so close, Gamora. By the time I convinced Yondu to help, the outpost had fallen. We thought we were too late, so when Corel and her squad came out of those caves, she was just so badass. Her forces had been through the ringer, but she wasn't about to give up Mercury without a fight.
That definitely sounds like the Corel I remember.
I tried to convince Yondu to stay and help retake the outpost, but he saw no profit in dying, so I stayed instead. We spent hours strategizing together, often late into the night. It took 3 days to come up with a counterattack, and even then, it was risky. We thought we were gonna die.
But you didn't.
No, we didn't. And now I have to figure out how to tell my estranged kid her mother's dead. Anyway, until we get Nikki back, we've got bigger fish to fry. This stuff can wait.
True. But when you are ready to talk about it, just be honest with her. The rest will fall into place.
Yeah. You're probably right.
Δεν μου αρέσουν καθόλου τα ρούχα που τους έχουν βάλει. Άσχετο τελείως. Δεν ξέρω γιατί, είναι λίγο τραγικά ρε παιδιά. Λοιπόν, δεν θυμάμαι να βρήκα κάτι άλλο.
Quill and I don't need to make up. Maybe when Quill makes the right call and flies us far, far away from the church, I'll consider us formally even.
Hey, Rocket, you got a minute?
Remove Nova lock.
I bought something in Nowhere to remove that Nova Core lock. The guy said it was a lock disabler. It's not?
Piece of junk disabler is what it is.
Oh.
How do I have to say this again? No shopping for tech without Rocket!
Fine.
Hurry up, Quill. I ain't got all day.
Αλήθεια, δώσαμε τόσα λεφτά για το τίποτα. Καμότο. Και δώσαμε και κανένα χιλιάρικο, όχι τίποτα άλλο.
One shiny upgrade, nice and crafted. I've made it foolproof, just for you.
One whole arm. That's what? 10% of Raker down?
And I say we leave the other 90% alone. Can't say I ain't glad I get to dissect this little marvel, but that's as close as I'm getting to this flarking cult ever again.
Έχει μείνει νομίζω ο γκρου, αν δεν κάνω λάθος.
Hey, dude. How are you feeling?
Busy.
It's okay. It's just the two of us in here. We all saw a pretty messed up scut in that promise thing.
I'm fine, Quill. There ain't nothing some Cree kid can promise that won't make my skin crawl.
Okay. But what did you see? Was it Lila?
Doesn't matter. I knew it was fake soon as she got into my head.
Παιδιά, έχει κάποιο τρελό κόλλημα δηλαδή το παιχνίδι. Νομίζω ότι θα πούνε κάτι.
I feel like I've seen this before. Did group pick it up in nowhere?
Κρίμα, κρίμα. Κρίμα να βρίσκουμε τέτοια bug σε παιχνίδια, ας πούμε, δυνατά σαν τη Square Enix.
Ooh, so swirly. Is that even a plant? Wonder where group picked up that one.
Πραγματικά είναι κρίμα.
Watch it, Peter!
Hey, Gamora!
Go away, Peter.
Come on. Just thought I'd check in. That was some pretty heavy stuff you said earlier. Wanna talk about it?
I don't need a pep talk.
Okay. All right. No talking. Let's sing it out.
What?
Oh, who's the hunter? Who's the game? You feel the beat, call your name. Come on, I know you know this one. I hold you close in victory. I don't wanna tame your animal style. You won't be caged in the call of the wild. Come on, sing it!
Shooting at the walls of...
Shooting at the walls of heartache.
Bang, bang!
I am the warrior. I am the warrior. And heart to heart you win. See? Just singing.
All right, I like that one. Gets me every time. What did you want to talk about?
Want to talk about the guy whose arm you just ripped off?
There's nothing to talk about.
You chopped his arm off.
And that's all I did. He's still out there with Nikki manipulating her with his slick lies and flarked up promises. Making everybody think... we can't bring them back.
Who did you see? In your promise? Got a feeling it wasn't Thanos.
No one. Nothing. It was just a lie. Which is why we need to stop it.
Right. I'm working on that. Just try not to slash the cargo bay in half.
Could you move?
Okay. Κόβει. Κοφτερό λεπίδι.
What do you think, bud?
Για να δούμε, ρε παιδιά.
Now that Contraxi is gone, what's gonna be the new hotspot for entertainment?
I am Groot.
I can't wait to get out of here.
I am Groot.
How about you, bud? You doing okay? Are you sure? We saw some pretty messed up stuff in there.
I am Groot.
Yeah. Maybe I'm not the best person to discuss it with you. You and Rocket should definitely talk about it, though. I'm glad you guys are there for each other. Take care, buddy.
I am Groot.
Ναι. Το μαλάκα το drag δεν δουλεύει ο διάλογος.
Anything yet?
Guardian of Galaxies.
Cosmo, buddy. Where have you been? We've been calling you.
Sorry, Piotr Quill. Cosmos ball's been tied. Universal Church of Truth arrive at nowhere.
What? Are you okay?
He's fine for a moment. Cosmo receive warning in time. But Continuum Cortex is of shutdown for safety. It's been dead, huh?
Your little detective trip almost got us killed. We'll fill you in when we get there.
Yet, this problem is bigger than Cosmo. Guardian of Galaxies must go to Xandar and ask Worldmind for help instead. Cosmo unable to get through. Guardian of Galaxies must actually...
Cosmo, are you there? What happened?
I am Groot.
Oh wow.
Are we under attack?
So these are the cowards who defiled Lady Hellbender's honor.
Oh, good.
And who the flark are you?
Normally, I would not engage in conversation with inferior life forms. But my contract with Lady Hellbender stipulates otherwise. Therefore, abomination. You may refer to me by my title. I am Captain Glory, leader of the Lethal Legion.
Lethal Legion? More like Loser Legion.
He's surrounded us.
Listen, I get that Lady Hellbender's super pissed, but now's really not the best time.
Did you think that she would ease her bounty simply because you somehow managed to elude the Blood Brothers in nowhere?
Yes?
Then you are as imbecilic as they are. Lady Hellbender sends her regards, so-called Guardians of the Galaxy. Prepare to be eliminated.
No, you prepare to be eliminated.
Smooth.
Smooth, όντως.
We got this.
Την κάτσαμε νομίζω. Πλάκα μου κάνεις.
Hit them hard and give no quarter. There's nothing on that garbage scow worth salvaging.
Got a piece of that guy.
Όχι ρε φίλε, τι έγινε τώρα. Παίζουμε κολοσβητή.
Direct hit! Feel free to show off, Quill. They insulted my baby.
Just keep watching. Can't we just send an IOU to Lady H?
She'll want a payment in blood. Probably yours.
I am Groot.
Stop barking orders, Groot. You don't even know how to fly her.
Άντε, τέλος ρε.
Where's Drax the Destroyer? My bounties are 5 and 2.
Drax can't come to the phone right now.
Drax μαλακίζεται. Ακόμα και στο διάλογο.
Drop out and get a better angle if it gets too hot.
Or feel free to point the guns right at him and charge.
Please try to flee. I would love to hunt you down.
And feed your ego? No thank you.
I am Groot.
Hang in there, bud. They ain't killed us yet.
Ζαλιστικά.
Feels kind of good to have bounty hunters after us. Means we're making a name for ourselves, right?
Unlike you, I have done my research. Peter Kill.
Θυγατρική. Δεν Peter Quill.
These ships ain't dying fast enough.
Fools! You face the best fighters in the galaxy!
Έλα ρε φίλε.
Jeez, how much money did she offer these guys?
More than that Ravager heap's worth. Thief.
These guys have
Only
really
one
bad
lethal
timing.
lame brain left.
One is all we need.
Oh.
That
sense. We just wasted a ton of you. Feel free to show off, Quill. They insulted my baby.
Just keep watching. Can't we just send an IOU to Lady H?
She will receive your splintered remains.
Πήγε ρε μαλάκα, λάθη.
I am Groot.
Stop barking orders, Groot. You don't even know how to fly her.
Where's Drax the Destroyer? My bounty's for 5 of you.
Never heard of him. Drop out and get a better angle if it gets too hot.
That's no fun.
Δεν μπορώ να καταλάβω. Έλεος ρε μαλάκα. Να κάτε γάμις.
Please try to flee. I would love to hunt you down.
Private Morning Glory's running his mouth again.
Παιδιά, αντί να με κυνηγάνε, τους κυνηγάω από λάθη.
Hang in there, bud. They ain't killed us yet.
Now this is a proper dogfight. Woo! Who's the inferior life form now, huh?
Still you.
Peter, I'm picking up something.
What?
It appears I'll have to finish this myself. So you defeated my fighters, but my cruiser will crush you.
Feels kind of good to have bounty hunters after us. Means we're making a name for ourselves, right?
That's it? That's what you've been bragging about?
What do you mean?
Nothing. It's... I'm sure it's very comfortable.
I will not be mocked.
Then do something about it.
That did some real damage. Keep hitting his exhaust ports.
Your strategy will work.
Thanks. You just confirmed that it will.
Moron. Protect our ports.
This guy's starting to sound like Rocket.
It's called language efficiency, Quill.
Μαλάκα, τι είναι αυτό?
Lady Skullsuit has the worst fucking timing. Is she here?
You okay in there, Cap?
Stay still and I'll show you.
Starting to feel like we pissed off the whole galaxy.
A good chunk of them anyway.
Really need to work on our PR.
Λάτος.
Yeah, I don't think these scrap sacks care if the galaxy's under siege.
Ooh! Right up the exhaust port.
Just kill them already.
There's an art to this.
We're hit.
We really gotta take better care of the Milano.
Feel bad, Guardians.
Nope, not a thing.
The Milano definitely felt it.
Wonder how much these creeps are getting paid for killing us.
Let me look up the contract real quick.
Keep up the barrage. They will not survive it.
Πες μου δεν έγινε αυτό το νομίζω. Μαλάκα, δεν το πιστεύω.
That's it? That's what you've been bragging
There's an
about?
art to this.
Ha! Quill just tried to kill Splain to the deadliest woman in the galaxy.
Keep up the barrage. I am Clary, warrior of...
Take that, Lady Skullscut!
I doubt we've seen the last of her.
We'll worry about Lady Hellbender later. Let's just focus on getting to Xandar. Punch it.
Πάει ο Lethal Legion. Έγινε όντως Shit Legion.
Yeah, old girl needs a tune-up.
We can do it once we reach the station.
I ain't letting no buckethead near my...
Wow, talk about cosmic gridlock.
I haven't seen this many ships around Xandar since the start of the Galactic War.
Open the channel, Groot. Let's see what's going on.
I am Groot. Victory. Alice
supplies are low. Need access to facilities.
These ships come from converted worlds.
They're refugees.
Need immediate docking permission. Please answer us.
Groot, that's enough.
I don't see any rescue shuttles coming out. They're ignoring them.
No. Nova Corps might be a bunch of self-righteous domeheads, but they're supposed to be helping folk. That's their whole flarkin' deal.
Relax, Rocket. We'll just call the station and ask to speak to the World Mind. Groot.
Welcome to Nova Corps headquarters.
Please state your preferred language of communication.
If you pick Creekwill, I'm gonna gnaw your ears off.
I am Groot.
I know, bud, but now we can all follow along with Starpant's mistakes.
How may we assist you?
You still there, Quill?
After studying your ship,
Our near-perfect algorithms pre-selected
several officer choices.
Nova's profiling us? That ain't okay.
I am Groot.
Groot wants you to pick World Mind.
Scroll down! Scroll down!
Hey, your cop girlfriend is still listed here. You should,
Rocket!
Oh, right, she's, dead. Scroll back up! I think I saw someone interesting.
Does that say Nova Prime? Any idea which one?
Who even cares?
The allocation
Of resources for direct communication
with us has been denied.
We apologize for the inconvenience.
Well, it was worth a shot. Let's try something else.
Just pick something, Peter. We should report what Rager is up to.
Think the Flarkin World Mind doesn't already know?
Maybe not everything.
Fuck you!
Oh, what
We are
the
aware of the
fuck?
threat, but
And devote no resources toward fighting it.
Are you fucking kidding me, Gamora?
Groot wants us to report a crime,
like a
which is
Tina
just
Starr.
wrong. Seriously wrong.
How about future crime?
Great idea. Let's report something we're gonna do and blame it on some other schmuck.
I can't believe this option doesn't work. This is the Corps. They should be helping.
I am Groot.
Thank you.
Thank you for being proactive.
However, the galaxy's impending doom makes
All future crimes irrelevant.
Peter, I think everyone here is too busy or dead to answer.
Perhaps we should try another menu.
Centurion Ko-Rel's personal communicator
has either been destroyed or disabled.
and could not be reached.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry, Quill.
Me too.
Are you kidding me?
Cadet
Nicolette Gold's communication
privileges are suspended while we investigate
her
her
involvement in unsanctioned cult
activity.
You should force your spawn to answer us.
I can't do that. She's independent.
Hey, Woolberry, got any ideas?
Ugh, I hate bureaucracy.
Όλοι μας.
Nova
Number 11249-44396
is out of
our sensor range and unavailable
for contact.
Richard Ryder. Sounds Terran.
You seriously don't know who he is?
I have yet to meet a Terran of any interest.
This menu again?
Τι θες να κάνω ρε γάμο τάνα μου, γάμο το... Τι γκρίνια είναι αυτή ρε φίλε. Όταν το σπίτι δεν ακούμε τέτοια γκρίνια.
Corbin Day is missing in action
And unable to respond.
Heard of him. He was in the Resistance.
So much for near-perfect algorithms,
Να δεις θα πρέπει να λέει να κάνουμε join.
Nova Prime's identity is confidential
And communication with them is forbidden.
until further notice.
Τότε γιατί το έχεις
Doesn't say which one. Why even list them then?
Από το ίδιο πράγμα που είπα και εγώ είπα. Ότι γιατί το είσαι εκεί.
We are sad to inform you that Denarian Carlos
is currently missing and
is assumed dead.
Hey, isn't this that buckethead we killed on the rock?
We definitely did not murder him and definitely did not admit it in front of a Novacore console rocket.
Congratulations on your decision to join the Corps. To begin, state your full name,
designation, or serial number.
Richard Ryder.
Quill's mom!
Quill's mom?
This strategy is futile.
Oh, come on, muscle brick.
Please state your celestial body
or artificial installation of origin.
Someplace.
Earth.
I continue to doubt this strategy.
Sheesh. Yeah, maybe it won't work.
Not
but look
today.
at this scut. It's hilarious.
Nope.
Describe what made you want to join Novacore.
Because I'm a sucker.
Force justice.
Looks like the best AI in the world couldn't parse that. Good job, boys.
No touchy. Hands off. Beat it.
Alright, so that was fun, but a complete waste of time. Any other ideas?
Even Groot is losing patience.
Why are we letting the Terran select the language? He barely knows his own.
Better than Cree. Not much better, but better.
Παιδιά, έχει αρχίσει και μου τη δίνει λίγο το παιχνίδι. Αλήθεια.
There's gotta be some way to reach him. Keep pressing things, Quill.
Only one application per cycle is permitted,
and you cannot resume a cancelled
application.
We should tell them about the promise.
Right, as if none of these other ships ain't already blasting about it all over the comms.
Yes!
Due to the imminent termination of civilization,
we are unable to open new cases.
Do you think turning ourselves in would get their attention?
Nah.
Thank you for attempting to be an upstanding citizen.
As all prisons are being evacuated,
you may self-sequester
wherever you wish.
Connecting to banking services.
I can't believe that worked.
Gardeners of the Galaxy.
Explain yourselves.
Hey, World Mind, long time no see. It's me, Peter Quill, Star-Lord.
And, it's Guardians of the Galaxy. Check the addendum.
We need your help.
To pay a fine?
No, of course not. You need to save the
galaxy cannot be saved, Peter Quill.
What?
A mass delusion known as the Promise
is sweeping its systems, converting all who encounter
it.
In less than
3 cycles,
it has spread from the crew of a single
star frigate to multiple outposts,
worlds and systems.
Praxis 9, Rigel 3.
75.222%
of the Andromeda Galaxy,
all lost.
Of course, she don't mention Contraxia.
They, actually. The world mind is collective consciousness.
Look, we know who's behind the promise. We've seen it happening up close and personal. We're here to pass on information to you so you can stop it.
How can we be more clear?
The Universal Church of Truth
cannot be stopped.
Told ya, they're a collective.
It is a machine.
Yeah, well, so are parts of me. And you better not call me in it. At least Abomination sounds scary.
Look, we just escaped the Church's mothership. We have a ton of intel you can use to bring them down.
There is nothing you can tell us we do not already know.
Pretty sure I know a few things that even a supercomputer can't know.
Such as?
Well, how to groom the feathers on a Shi'ar warbird, for starters.
How are you still alive?
Because I know how to groom the feathers.
Yeah, well, I know where you can buy hack Novacore helmets at ridiculously discounted prices.
What? They obviously don't know about it, or they do something.
The point is, we've lived things, experienced things. We've survived the promise, and maybe our experience can be used to help you bring them down.
It is possible.
We have overlooked the value of individual
experiential memories stored
within our files.
Good. So let's pull resources.
However, given the ill-defined
parameters of such a query, undertaking
a search protocol at this time is ill-advised. Now, if you will excuse us.
The Universal Church of Truth's forces
draw closer to this region of space.
It is critical that we depart before they arrive.
You're running away?
What about the refugees? You're just gonna leave them defenseless?
Our primary directive is the preservation
of Xandarian culture. All else is
secondary.
Ain't you seen what your planet looks like? Xandarian culture is a lost cause.
Culture is more than a location.
But you're Nova Corps' leader. You have a duty to protect this galaxy.
That is incorrect.
You ain't the leader of the Bucketheads?
We do not have a duty to protect this galaxy.
We merely police it to get
advanced knowledge of potential threats.
Serve and protect only yourselves.
A logical byproduct of our primary directive.
You have officers all over the galaxy laying down their lives for you. And you won't even risk fighting for their sake?
The risk is too great.
It would be a pointless sacrifice.
For unknown reasons.
The Church is stockpiling resources.
Its influence has grown beyond all probabilistic
models.
Then update your models.
We
cannot adjust our computations to the
enemy's nonsensical power source.
You mean faith energy?
Faith, as an energy source,
is illogical. We are unable to
compute scenarios to fight that which should not exist.
So you're just gonna let the Church win?
If the power source cannot be quantified,
it cannot be countered.
Most sentient beings don't have the luxury of calculating their odds before getting into a fight.
That is why they fail.
Don't you control the Nova Force? The magical energy that powers Nova Corps?
It is not
magical. But yes.
Then how do you explain that one? Because to an outsider, it doesn't seem logical at all.
Thanos used to say it was generated by the living computers of Xandar.
The living computers of Xandar
are the Nova Force. It exists because we exist.
And we exist, therefore it does.
Sounds like you're able to harness your collective energy just like Raker with other people's faith. Maybe the way you do it can tell you how the Church does.
Perhaps. You have given us new data to consider.
Guardians of the Galaxy. We will.
Later. Right now, we need to focus
on our departure.
You're still leaving?
We did not make this decision without considering
all available options.
A complete search of our databanks only revealed
a single entity with the potential
to stop them.
What is it?
Not what. Who?
Adam Warlock, the Church's original Golden God.
Unfortunately, he perished
in the last year of the Galactic War.
Great. So no one?
We are pleased you reached the same conclusion
we did.
It appears that our travel preparations
are almost complete. Farewell, Guardians
of the Galaxy.
No, wait!
Classic Nova Corps. Ain't helped us then, you won't help us now. What? Are you kidding me? Groot says the Flarkin helpline's still asking for fine money.
Wow.
All right, let's get this over with. Confirm payment.
Oh, what? Whole universe is about to end and you spend our cash on a Nova Corps fine.
Look, dude, the Church is about to come for all of us. Once that disabler goes off, we'll be sitting ducks. All right, at least we got that sorted. Let's get out of here.
Peter, we've got movement.
They're taking off.
Όχι ρε φίλε.
You're accepting the promise.
We gotta jump, Quill.
I know.
Matriarch's promise is becoming real.
Peter?
Gotta get clear first. Come on. And go!
Scott!
Whoa!
What the flark did you do?
I don't know.
Why have we stopped?
The loser legion must have hit something when they ambushed us.
Guys.
It's only a matter of time before the galaxy accepts the promise.
Sacrosanct is back there. We can't just sit here.
Nice.
And how are we gonna do that? We're dead in the flarkin' water!
If they find us, we're screwed.
Freely accepted.
Oh, yeah, and without an engine, we're screwed anyway!
Guys! Enough! Just stop already! I can't hear myself think! Rocket, fix the engines.
How am I supposed to do that? I can't even run a diagnostic.
I don't care! Just fix it!
Scoff.
And what are we supposed to do?
I don't know, okay? I can't just conjure up answers every 2 seconds.
Fine.
Don't. I just can't do this right now. I need some rest.
Να δεις, περιμένει από εμάς να σηκωθούμε. Παιδιά, τρελό επεισόδιο, μιλάμε. Δεν ξέρω, παίζω 1 ώρα συνεχόμενα και δεν καταλαβαίνω πως περνάει η ώρα. Είναι αίμα το παιχνίδι, αίμα σε πάει. Κοίτα, να δεις, εγώ έπρεπε να το πατήσω.
Screw Nova Corps. Shouldn't have counted on them in the first place.
Λοιπόν, τελειώνω το βίντεο εδώ, παιδιά. Ελπίζω να σας άρεσε. Και είναι τη σπουτάνα στο κάγκελο με αυτή την εκκλησία να μοιάζει σαν παιχνιδάκι, μάλλον να κάνει τον Θάνος να μοιάζει σαν παιχνιδάκι. Μείνετε συντονισμένοι να δείτε τη συνέχεια. Δεν ξέρω που είμαστε, μέση, προς το τέλος, στην αρχή ακόμα. Είμαστε νομίζω chapter 8 πάντως. Οπότε μείνετε συντονισμένοι, αφήστε ένα like σας παρακαλώ, υποστηρίξτε το κανάλι και θα τα πούμε πολύ σύντομα στο επόμενο. Καλό βράδυ σε όλους.